This video, I'm going to take a look at where you find out what the law actually is. There are various sources of law in Ireland, including the Constitution, including common law and statute. Statute is the law passed by the Houses of Parliament, the Dáil, and there is a website which contains all of the Irish statutes that are on the statute book. And you can find it here at irishstatutebook.ie, and the address, you can see it up here. The address is www.irishstatutebook.ie. If you visit this website, and it's entirely free, you'll be able to check the legislation, any legislation that you like, that's on the statute book in Ireland. Now, one particular act, and you can also check, have a look at the Constitution, and you can have a look also at statutory instruments. Now, there's one thing though I want to warn you against, and that is that you're actually getting the correct version of a particular act. And I'm going to show you what I mean. I'm going to look at the Organisation of Working Time Act 1997. This sets out your holiday entitlements, your minimum rest periods, your daily rest period, your rests and intervals at work, your weekly rest periods, Sunday work supplements, and your holiday entitlements. And the holiday entitlement annual leave, is something that comes up quite a bit in terms of disputes between employer and employee. But there's something that I want to show you in terms of having a look at the legislation, having a look at the acts yourself, and what you need to be very, very careful about. You'll see this is the Organisation of Working Time Act 1997. And if we go down here and we take a look at section 19, it gives the entitlement to annual leave. So this is the holiday entitlement. And you can see here, subject to the first schedule, blah, blah, blah. So it sets out the various aspects of calculating the annual leave. But something that I want to draw your attention to is this. If you have a look at this button here, it says Revised Act. So we need to take a look at the Revised Act, because this particular section, for example, has been changed. And it has been changed to take into account when somebody is now out of work, sick, they're still accumulating holiday entitlements. But if you check the Revised Act always, when you're looking at legislation, when you're looking at the law, you'll see what changes were made. So we're going to have a look at that now. Here's the Revised Act. And the revised section 19 we're going to take a look at, and you'll see it's the entitlement to annual leave. It's the exact same section 19, except you'll see this bit here in different coloured font. You'll see here it says, for the purpose of this section, a day that an employee was absent from work due to illness shall be deemed to be a day in which the employee was at his or her place of work and carrying out or performing the activities or duties of his or her work. So that shows you, that's the amendment. That's something you need to check always. So you look at the Revised Act and you'll see the amendments, and you'll see there section 19 is amended by this particular section here, and that covers the situation where the employee is ill and is still accumulating holiday entitlements. As I said, the name of the website is irishstatutebook.ie. That's the web address there, and every piece of legislation on the Irish Statute Book is available here. You can do a search by year or by title or whatever, and it's very, very useful. I hope you find this video useful. If you do, you might give it a thumbs up down below, and you may be interested in subscribing to my YouTube channel.